The Sunshine Coast.
To the 1800, that's a plus, and he's been placed twice on heavy going. So as he builds fitness and he's getting up over the right journey, you can see why there's support there for him.
And number 9, Willnotquit, currently the outsider of the field for the Taplin Yard, and Mark Duplessis takes the ride.
She sort of bobs up every now and again, just the 2 wins from 39 starts, however, but she wasn't too bad behind Diana's Affair last start. She meets the winner 2 kilos better, so she certainly goes in with a place chance. $3.50 this horse was probably pretty good odds, you know, so they're backing it now.
Yeah. Shine is doing its job, and Damien Courtney, Diana's Affair has been $3.50 into $3.20. Guts and Glory has also firmed up, $6.50 into $5.50. Bella Tivaci, $5.50 into $5, and Wicked and Loving It, $12 into $11. So some money floating around for a few of the chances, but number 3, Diana's Affair, is our favourite and couldn't have paraded any better.
No, lovely parade, and I'm with him as you are, Paul. My numbers here are 3, 8, 2 and 7. The last start winner on the track. He's winner on heavy going. I know he goes up to 2 kilos, but his parade was just magnificent. He's a lovely type of horse, and he's going to carry the weight okay. And Ben Thompson knows the horse very well. So if he can get the right track into the race, he'll be very, very hard to beat. So he's on top. I thought the 8 Disputed River could improve today. As I said, he's 4th up from a spell and getting up to that right distance now, and he does have some wet track form behind him. He was a little dour last start, but I sort of expected that 3rd up as more miles are going into his legs. He's looking for something a little bit longer in journey, obviously. The 2 Guts and Glory, he's been racing in good company, gets back in the field, but will finish well. Probably just needs a smart ride by Michael Rodd the last couple of 100 metres to finish the race off strongly. And Bella Tivaci is a very, very honest mare, was a winner here as well. But for a small field, Paul, I think you can sort of make a case for about 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, for sure. Look, but I'm with you. I'm 3, 1, 4 and 6. I'm with Diana's Affair on top. That win last start over Arts Object, which went on and took out the tab wave. It's just the form you've got to go with. And you knew the horse was going to come in and look the best in the yard. He did. Ben Thompson sticks with him, and he's only going up 2 kilos off that win. And it was a dominant performance. So I've got to go with him. Number 1, Sir Randolph, perhaps gets a soft lead from barrier 1. $4.80 out to $9 is a concern, though, but certainly a good parade. parade from him, because I have seen him parade poorly, particularly when he was a colt. But since he's been gelded, he seems to be on much better behaviour, and I can't understand that drift. He gets a soft lead, perhaps with the rail out 9. He might be very hard to catch. But
it's a big drift too, isn't it?
The market says no. Number 4, A Big Chance, lovely soft gate. They'll bury him away, try and sneak through late at odds. And number 6, Wicked and Loving It. She paraded well for her. They got on the track early as they do, and she's another one that she's an 8-year-old mare now, and she's so much better behaved than when she kicked off her career about 2 years ago, and she's done pretty well since. 3, 1, 4 and 6 for me. Diana's Affair continuing to trim up, now into $3.10. Sir Randolph's finally hit his peak at $9. He's back to $8.50. Guts and Glory, $6.50 and a point to $5.50. A Big Chance, 11 out to 13. Wicked and Loving It, 12 now out to 14. They're coming for Bella Tivaci late, $5.50 into $4.80. And Disputed River, as we said, has probably been the best back runner since markets were first posted, is now $5.50 to $5. And Willnotquit has been a drifter, 13 out to 19. Damo?
Yeah, I think Disputed River may have even gone up double figures in very early markets to $10 or $12. But this morning was steady around that 5, hit 5.50, but back into 5. And he was a bit dour last start, but as we said, I think Stu Kendrick's probably getting ready for a bit of distance now, and he'll appreciate the 1800 on a heavy track that suits him. But like you, Diana's Affair, I just think is the horse to beat. Race fit. He's going to sit just off the speed. We've probably got Sir Randolph, perhaps Bella Tivaci, perhaps Disputed River going forward.
Just quickly, we spoke to Jasper Franklin. He had that fall in Sydney yesterday. He is okay to ride today, but he has been replaced in race 4. Race 4, number 15, Bliss Miss, is Samantha Collett replacing Jasper, but he is okay to fulfil his other engagements, which had a little bit more weight. Obviously, he got back late last night and hasn't quite had the time to do any wasting this morning. But Jasper, okay to ride here this afternoon, which is fantastic news. Okay, they're lining up well for race number 2 at the Sunshine Coast. We'll head up to Josh for the call.
River about to walk in, and Willnotquit, the last one to go forward for Mava Hospitality, headed up by Scotty Armstrong, who's on the board here at Corbell Park and a shareholder in Zoom Media, who of course won the Country Cup at the Gold Coast. Set at the 1800 racing, Sir Randolph and Bella Tivaci both began well. Diana's Affair 3 wide pressing on. Likewise, Disputed River out wider on the track. Willnotquit's out even deeper, looping forward, drifting back as Guts and Glory, followed by Wicked and Loving It, and A Big Chance on the fence. In front's now Disputed River by length and a half, and second Sir Randolph, and third is Diana's Affair. Bella Tivaci fourth, and further back to Willnotquit, followed by Guts and Glory, Wicked and Loving It, A Big Chance a length and a half away. So Disputed River's in front by 3 parts here. Second, Kane Sir Randolph, and 2 lengths away. Third is Diana's Affair on the outside of Bella Tivaci. A length and a half to Willnotquit, followed by Guts and Glory, further back to Wicked and Loving It, and A Big Chance is last of all. Well, Dolan's really put the anchors on here on Disputed River, led by 3/4. Second, Sir Randolph, and third, Bella Tivaci on the inside of Diana's Affair. A length and a half to Guts and Glory on the inside of Willnotquit, and further back to A Big Chance on the inside of Wicked and Loving It. Disputed River's in front by 3 parts here. Second, Sir Randolph, and third, Bella Tivaci. Diana's Affair poised on the outside, fourth, 1 out, 1 back. A length and a half to Willnotquit on the outside of Guts and Glory, followed by Wicked and Loving It, and A Big Chance is to last of all. 600 metres left to run. Some speed injected now. Disputed River just in front from Sir Randolph on the outside, and Diana's Affair going to third, followed by Bella Tivaci, Guts and Glory, Willnotquit, Wicked and Loving It, and A Big Chance at the 400 metres marker. Sir Randolph on the outside here of Disputed River. Third, the outside is Diana's Affair. Running home is Bella Tivaci. Down the outside is Willnotquit, for the back to Guts and Glory. Sir Randolph is just in front, coming through Bella Tivaci. Diana's Affairs on the outside. Willnotquit is running home as well. It's now Bella Tivaci. They're grabbing the lead near the line, and Bella Tivaci's won from Willnotquit, Sir Randolph, Guts and Glory, Diana's Affair, followed by A Big Chance and Disputed River, and Wicked and Loving It's pulled up at the rear. So
Jones, Bella Tivaci has landed some bets late, 6 into $4.80. Got into the box seat. They were crawling in front. The action started approaching the home turn, and Ben Thompson on the favourite, Diana's Affair, he got going. He was pushing along, willing to go 3 wide into the straight, and Angela's like, nope, not yet. I'm going to wait. She saved it. Plenty of ground. waited till the split came, and she's had the fresh horse on the scene late. So Gun Ride, she's got the cash on the 7 for Brian Smith. 9, Willnotquit, does what Willnotquit does. Decides to run a good race today. Worked home strongly for second. Sir Randolph sat outside the lead, hit the front turning for home, has held on for third. And Guts and Glory, you can just see they're coming across heels late, has actually bloused Diana's Affair out of fourth. So the favourite Diana's Affair certainly disappointing today, Damien, after appearing to have every chance.
Certainly did have every chance. Couldn't even get to the leaders at the top of the straight when Ben Thompson said go, and he was just plain the last couple of 100 metres. As you said, the Best Ride won the race. She's in good form, Ange. A winner yesterday on the big centre stage at the Gold Coast. She rode your horse, of course, winning the Tab Wave Arts Object. So she's really riding well.
She is, and she's got the cash there on Bella Tivaci. And if you back the winner, you can thank her because the ride did win the race. 7, 9, 1 and 2, the numbers. They've run 152.82. Margins are neck by your head. We'll just get that final 600. This time they've run 36.28, Damien. So that track was upgraded after the first to a heavy 8, and they've come home at the end of a staying race in 36.28. So who knows? We may have some further upgrades to come. Outstanding surface here at the sunny coast. All right, a quick break on Sky Thoroughbred Central. Plenty of racing on the back of that. He was good here last start behind March's 1, and I think Boris will suit him.
6 is Golly Hut. We know it's been a long time between drinks for him, but he's racing well. Sam Collett rides. Paul Jenkins trains.
Just bumped into one of his owners. His middle name is Patience. But he's hoping today's the day, and he was runner-up last start behind Your Mumser, and Your Mumser's in this race. It's a similar sort of field, so maybe today's the day.
What's his nickname? A lotter.
You need some. That's his brother.
7 Negation, a horse that you know pretty well. Jasper Franklin takes off 2 for Kurt Goldman.
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky here first up behind Piece of Turf. Just got held up for a run, and Jasper's on again today from a wide gate, and she gets back, so she's going to need all the luck at the right time, but we know what a powerful finish she's got on her, and I think if the breaks do come, she's the horse to beat.
10 Masterplan, I'm giving this horse a chance. So the track drying out probably doesn't hurt him. The blinkers going on. Justin Stanley rides for Brad Stewart.
Yeah, barrier 1, those blinkers back on. Recent form mixed, but has taken on much stronger races, a couple of City Saturday grade, and if he can bounce and lead with those blinkers on, as we know he can, he might just get away with it.
13, Pretty Little Lass. She's only won the 2 from 27, but again, she's not racing too badly. Sean Cormack and Paul Jenkins combined.
Yeah, I didn't like her this morning when we thought we're in that really heavy range, but now that we're getting out of that, she's got to come into some sort of calculation, and with luck in running, she can figure.
Your Munzer won here a fortnight ago. Luke Tarrant rides for Adrian Olsen.
I don't think it was a fluke. He's now won 2 of his last 3, and he held off Golly Hut. He goes up 2 kilos in weight against Golly Hut this time, but I think he's a place hope.
The 15 Sian Star is trained by Darryl Hanson. Jake Bayless takes the ride. He's first up today, and he's well on the market.
Yeah, there's been some whispers around for him. Obviously, the stable having a good run. Jake's going great guns, and he has won first up in the past. 16
is Astern Villa for John Johnson, Mark Duplessis.
Yeah, Winker's going first time. I thought had his chance behind Demon Derby. Hasn't won for over a year. He's hard to have.
Andrew Mead trained Sassy Choice. Nathan Thomas rides.
Yeah, just not going well enough. Safely held here at big odds last time.
And of all the other runners, most of them are scratchings. 19, Bambalam gets the run. Casey Waddell gets the ride. She takes off 3. Pat Duff trains.
Lightweight chance, I think, with that claim. Gets in very light and will roll forward.
90 seconds away from race 7 at the Sunshine Coast this afternoon. Our favourite is Negation. Pretty steady, just a touch easy the last minute. 3 out to 3.30. All the Shops is probably the best back runner. Number 5, they bet $10 early on, is $6.50 into $4.80 now. Bit of money for Pretty Little Lass, 8 into $6.50. Masterplan, $9.50 into $8.50. And your Munzer, 13 into 11. So they're nibbling a few here, Paul. I'm going 10 Masterplan each way. I'm backing on him leading and hopefully stalling them off to beat 7 Negation, who I think's the best horse in the race. We'll just have to navigate a path in the straight. Then the 5, All the Shops, is racing very well, but as you said, can do a few things wrong. And 13 for 4th for me, Pretty Little Lass. I'm 10, 7, 5, 13. You're with Team Negation.
Yeah, I am. Jasper's going to have to produce a pearler of a ride, obviously, the rail out, but I just think she's better than them. The form looks right. She loves the sunny coast, and it was a good parade. So I'll go 7, 5, 14 and 3. 5, All the Shops from that draw should get a lovely run. Just a tricky horse. You know, Boris will soon find out. And I was talking to him about this ride, and he agrees extravagant action, likes to get the head up, but has the ability. 14, Your Mumzer, racing terrifically. No surprise they've come for him. And 3, Yiddabar has been the biggest drift you'll ever see, but I think he paraded great. He's $31. I can't believe it. 7, 5, 14 and 3 in the lucky last. The track's been terrific, gone from a heavy 9 to a soft 7. That's played fair as far as a rail out 9 can play. I think they've been anywhere from the fence to about 4 or 5 off. And Robbie Dolan's taken the riding honours with a couple of absolute pearlers early in the day and really does know this track well, even though he's only been here a short time. 7, 5, 14 and 3 the numbers. Damien, you're out tomorrow to Warwick, so he found a $10 winner today that came into $3.70, and you're already on top of the form for tomorrow. So you'll be out there on STC for all those punters that want Damien's tips tomorrow. So don't miss out on that. There's only one horse left to load, and that's Frappe. Let's head up to Josh to call them home for the last time today.
100. Final one to move in, and the light turned on. All in. Racing, missing the start was Cyan Star. Masterplan, Yitabar both began well. Your mums are going forward, followed by Hooks on the inside, and further back to Pretty Little Lass and trapped out Bambalam. With all the shops out of Astern Villa between them. Cyan Star, Sassy Choice on the outside, followed further back by Golly Hut. Negation, second last, but has found the fence there. And 3 wide last of all is Frappe. So in front, Yitabar by 2 lengths. Second, your Mumsa. 2.5 to Masterplan on the inside of Hooks, and further back in the field to Pretty Little Lass, and Bambalam is out 3 wide but rolling forward, followed by all the shops out of Astern Villa. Cyan Star, Sassy Choice going forward. Frappe's Negation second last on the fence, and Golly Hut's last of all at the 550. Yitabar just in front from Hooks, and Bambalam is out wide on the track as they swing around the home turn. Your mums are right up there as well. Masterplan, Pretty Little Lass, one from the outside. Running home as Astern Villa, and Frappe's is out wider at the 350 across the track. It's now Hooks in front from Bambalam. Pretty Little Lass is coming through. Your mums are on the inside of Astern Villa, and Negation gets out late and runs home, but Pretty Little Lass has shot through and taken over near the line. Pretty Little Lass has won it from either Bambalam or Negation, followed by Astern Villa. Your mums are Hooks, and not far away Golly Hut, followed by Cyan Star, all the shops, Frappe's, Masterplan, Sassy Choice, and Yitabar. Great ride from Sean Cormack there. Pretty Little Lass, number 13, getting the run through late and has gone on to win it. Number 13, Pretty Little Lass. Sean Cormack for Paul Jenkins to return 880 and 270 on the UTAB tote. Number 13. Number 13, a son of, or a daughter of Sebring from a Nakoni mare, Belly Brit. And